Welcome to the weekly flip. We have
Hey,
a special
y'all!
guest, Anna Packer of Anna Finds Everything,
Hello.
recently rebranded, and the Seller Community Podcast.
Thank you.
So, welcome. Or Seller Club Podcast.
Oh,
I'm so sorry.
That's okay. No
Yeah,
worries.
that's
I
just
didn't
what
even
happened.
notice. It's okay. Seller
She
Club.
didn't
Yeah.
even pick up
I
on
should
it.
know, but yeah.
Oh, my word. Oh, my word. All right,
Here we
so
are.
here, Thanksgiving Eve, y'all. Hence
It
my
is.
turkey. Hence my turkey here.
Samantha
Samantha's
didn't even
got a
notice
good
it yet.
She hasn't.
How
She's not even with us yet. She's still trying to get set up.
How could I not notice that thing? It's like it's a turkey, but it also makes you look like an elf. It's a whole thing. Yeah.
So it
We
didn't
thought
look
that
elfish until I put the headphones on, and then it elfed me when I put the headphones on. So, you know.
I vote
it
that
is-
she just leaves it on for the next 6 weeks.
you think-
Absolutely. Yes. Yes.
Like it'll do
It's,
it.
I'm not
for
gonna
6
lie,
weeks.
it's a little hot, and not in
We
a
think so, too.
not in a yeah baby way, but I mean like
Like an unfortunate temperature way.
an unfortunate temperature way, not a, as I'll say, because premenopausal here, menopausal, I'll be like, oh my gosh, hot flash, I'm so hot, and my husband's response every time is, yeah, baby.
You're like,
Dude,
no,
I am
baby.
not
No.
feeling that right now. Back it up a notch.
Get away from me.
Indeed.
So yeah, Anna, we are beyond excited to have you here.
I am so excited.
I'm excited because we love you and we talk about you all the
know,
time
I
for
love you
many
too.
reasons. And so
All
much
the time.
love. All the time. We are so
Yikes.
grateful for you and Ken, the podcast you guys put on. We are so grateful for that. But also for your e-basement. Look,
Yes. Oh yes, I'm in the e-basement. Oh well, the second version right now. This
I
is
So
so
are you-
wanted to like get right into the e-basement because you coined that term. There was some kind of rumor
you
going
trademarking
around
it?
that it was like trademarked or
Are you
Oh,
copyrighted
that's just
or
because I
something.
put the trademark emoji.
Okay,
Whenever
'cause
it's not trademark.
Okay, because I
Should
saw it and I said to Libby, because we always shout you out when we're like, Libby's in her e-basement. Shout out Anna
Yes,
Packer
you
for
don't have to
e-basement.
give me any credit for that whatsoever.
And
Oh,
then-
we always do. We always do. And when somebody
know.
else uses it, we feel like obliged to tell them. Like,
Then
that's
I
That's
saw
hilarious.
your trademark and I was like, guys, I think Anna's trademark.
Oh, no.
We're both hitting it. Samantha, you're gonna have to take over because we're both hitting the share at the same time. Hey Candace,
What's
Whoa.
up?
What's
I'm-
up, my friend?
The e-basement is a free gift for all to share. It's totally fine. I've had 3 of them total. I had one that in my
Have you?
first
Wow.
house in Illinois, and then now I have this one, but I also now rent a space to store my inventory because I'm trying to grow again, and it also happens to be a basement. So it's the e-basement. I call it the shop usually when I'm like, I gotta run to the shop and pull stuff to ship or whatever. But it's a walkout basement, so there's no stairs, which is the dream. But I was really pleased that it just happened to still be a basement because then I could still use my favorite phrase. So
we love it. We
yeah, I love it too.
Love it.
That's
love it.
awesome. Please use it. It's all the
So
time.
the more recent reels that I saw, and I'm bad because I watch many things and then they don't all stay. You were recently moving into a space, weren't you? Was that the shop?
That was
then
it,
that I was
yeah.
seeing and not okay.
Yeah.
Just trying to make sure there wasn't a new e-basement besides the shop e-basement. They're all
No,
e-basements.
I know. It's like, stop moving, will you? Like I've moved so many times in so many ways in the last couple of years, but it's all working out for the best for sure. But
All right.
there's actually another so the upstairs of it is a salon and like beauty wellness suites. And so like the girl who cuts my hair, that's how this all happened. She was cutting my hair and she was talking about this new building she's getting, and she has this huge basement, no plans for it at all. And I was like, really? Well, maybe we can talk about that some more later because I'm about maxed out in my e-basement over here. And so anyway, she's awesome. So we drew up a contract and everything, and I rent the basement just kind of the same way that her other people rent their suites, in the salon upstairs. So it's really funny though, because there's another person, another like renter, provider there that her name is also Anna. So in like the group text with the salon, everyone calls me Basement Anna. I'm like, honestly, like I'll take it.
They
You
should
know what?
put like an e-basement on there. E-basement Anna.
Listen,
There's Anna and Basement Anna.
I think Basement Anna is fitting for the
It
creator of
completely
e-basement.
fits.
However,
Right.
set on its own, can lead to a little creepiness. I'm not
Oh,
gonna
it's
lie.
super creepy.
so funny
Yeah.
though. I just
And-
love it. Humor's my favorite thing ever. So I'm just like, yes.
Like the other day, I was walking out of the bar and turned on the alley, and I saw Basement Anna.
And there she was.
Yeah.
Basement Anna. Her eyes were glowing red. Like, yeah. But it is, you know,
Hi,
some people
Kathy.
didn't know I was down there at first, and I scared them. Like, I made noise and stuff, and they're like, "Oh my god, it's haunted!" You know, like, no,
Something-
I'm a person. I'm just downstairs. It's fine. Anyway,
It's just Basement Anna. She's
Plus, you
good.
probably
Yeah.
get some pretty cool packing supplies from the salon, right?
yes. Well, and there's also like a local. I live in a really small town, like 10,000 people, if that. And there's a nutrition store that gives me their packing supplies every week, and they have a lot of stuff in like glassware, you know, glass jars and bottles and stuff that they get in their inventory. So that's a great source. But my e-basement has a ton of space, so it's also a great storage for that stuff because I want to keep collecting it. You know, I don't want to like ever like slack off of collecting it so that they aren't like, oh, we'll find someone else to take it. So like, even if it's too much, I'm gonna keep it for
Antlers?
now.
Wait a minute. It's a turkey, Kathy.
It's a turkey.
Ew.
Yeah. But now
That's
she's gonna
okay,
get
Kathy. I thought it was a
this time.
Viking helmet, so we're all good.
and
Oh my
Samantha
gosh.
thought I was an elf, so it's
I
This
said
is-
it looks turkey elf-ish. Holy cow.
It's a turkey. Thank you.
wait a minute. The
Don-
Don is in the
Dawn
house.
actually showed up. This is
And
crazy.
he knows it's a turkey, so there's that.
He knows.
Don,
He's
it's
the
a good
best.
thing you're here. It's a good thing you're here.
I think that's
Right,
just a
Anna.
choose your own adventure at this point. The hat.
I know
Right?
I can make it anything I want. God, the things I could do with this.
Yeah.
And I have a question
Yeah.
Okay.
because we just
Yes.
recently did an episode on your storage system, your inventory systems.
Oh,
not yours
yeah.
specifically, but inventory systems. Oh,
Sure.
Don's here for you, Anna, not us.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Well,
True.
thanks for stopping by. I'm so honored.
I have a question because I'm in the process of my new year is going to be a new inventory system. How
Yeah.
many times have you changed your inventory system?
Define change.
Well, like the process of how you
Okay.
store it has that. I
So
mean,
I have changed it one major time and I've tweaked it other times, but I'm trying to think like the way that I do it now, like the major change was like very early on because basically I started without an inventory system and I was just like, oh, let's just put like items together when I had like a few items, right? It's like, oh, these are the clothing. And then it was like, well, there's too many clothes. So now these are like the sweaters, or these are the tops and these are the pants. And then it's like further dividing, right? Here's the sweaters. Okay, now these are the red sweaters. And I just kept having to like shuffle things around so much. And I should have like done this from the beginning. But of course, well, in my like inventory log, like I log everything, you know, meticulously and know where I got it. I know the cost of goods. I know like all this stuff about it. It basically has a subject number like in a regular data spreadsheet. So I didn't have like any bin assignments or anything for a long time. It was just like items together. It's not rocket science. Even someone else could come in here and go, oh, well, if all the sweaters are together, then it must be in here, you know, like,
Mhm.
but I will tell you, I didn't really assign bin numbers until I had like 10,000 items or no, 5,000 items, I think. Sorry, wrong benchmark.
Gosh.
But I
Still.
literally had to go touch every single
What?
one of those. And I just thought to myself at the time, like, A, what an idiot. I should have done this sooner. But B, I still want to keep growing. So I better do it now or it's only going to get worse. So I spent like a summer just like every day I do a couple of bins and assign bin numbers. So ever since then, it's been roughly the same system. But that is really like a godsend to have bin numbers. It's much easier. And I don't put any of that information in my listings. It's just in my spreadsheet.
Right.
But like if I have to consolidate bins or something, it's super easy to just like find and replace the bin number with the new bin number. It automatically updates everything. Like, so it's been a good system. And my other like big hill that I like to die on is having clear bins because
Yes.
now, like, especially not having like items together, there's only going to be one red sweater in that bin. And I already can see where in the bin it is before I even pull it off the shelf. So that saves me a lot of time in the way my brain works and how like visual I am. So
Yeah.
that's another thing that I have like from when I started assigning bins, like, okay, that's it. I'm spending money on clear plastic bins with lids and I'm doing it,
Yes, that is me too. I'm totally on the clear bins. I want to know what I'm looking at. And we do the, A1, A2, whatever on the bins, but
I do that too. They're not just numbers, but it's kind of arbitrary still. It just helps me have some groupings of
So I love that you started out without a system, because we did talk about that. A lot of people do that, and that
Don't recommend.
This is why I love that you did, because it gives us the opportunity to remind people, here's another person who is a professional reseller who's been doing this for a long time.
Oh yeah.
On that, if you are new and you think I am just starting with 20 items, you still start with a system.
Yeah.
But I only have one little IKEA bag here. That's
you
it.
still start with a system. Dawn, I know Samantha just recently shared Dawn's
he said I thought long and hard about where I wanted to be with my business, so I started with a plan to be a large operation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, and he says that's made it easier to scale.
Yeah.
And
For sure.
Jill agreed. Kathy, she started with an inventory system because she's a music teacher and she knew how important it was. When Kathy first put those in there, because it only lets you type so much, I thought she was like Yoda-ing because I just saw important.
Important. I knew it was. That's awesome.
Also, I want to give a shout out. Carolina is here, and we're like slowly reeling her in. She's just a little bit more chats every day. Like, I love it. Like, welcome.
She's so great. I'm so happy we got to know her, getting to know her. Yeah.
Oh,
that's incredible.
I'll share one. This is Jason, the same.
Yes, I was there. Did we talk? I don't see.
Did y'all talk?
I need to see your face.
So do we have a picture? Do we have a picture of Jason in the? Hold on, we have a picture. Of Jason.
Okay.
He's not. No, I took it out of there.
Oh, did you take it out?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
Jason,
okay.
Jason,
but I was
in
Atlanta a couple years ago. I was wearing a vintage sequin dress that I thrifted, and I was obsessed with it.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Sweet.
It was so fun.
So
did you keep it or did you sell it?
Oh, there he is.
I still have it. Oh yeah, 100%.
He always has a backpack.
That's Jason.
Yeah.
He always has his backpack. Yeah.
Yes, me and Ken were both at that in person. I can't remember why we were in Atlanta, but we ended up in Atlanta for that. It was like
was that one of the opens or something?
Yes, the eBay open parties, and it was really cool. It was like a one-day event, a studio party or something. I can't remember what they were called back then, but it was super cool.
She can't take it anymore. The turkey is gone.
Oh, that turkey, that baby, it just came out of the oven. It hadn't had time to cool down.
Listen.
I can't wear it anymore. I had the fun. Y'all got to see the elf turkey holiday hat. We're done.
I love it.
Okay.
Can I take us back to the inventory system for a second?
Yes.
Because I was just thinking, I waited way too long to start one, but looking back in hindsight, I know exactly when I should have, and maybe that would be helpful for somebody who is starting out. But basically, when I started, because I think it's okay if you're like, this whole thing is an experiment. I may not be doing this anymore after 3 months or 6 months. I'm just trying it, like whatever. That's okay. You don't need to put a ton of hurdles in front of yourself to get started. And sometimes that is a holdup for people, right? But oh my gosh, don't wait till you have 5,000 items. What I did when I started, it was a grand experiment for me too. And I used to listen to the Scavenger Life podcast. Shout out to them. Jay and Ryan are like forever in my heart. Yeah. And so they taught me everything I know basically to get started. And I had never heard of someone doing an eBay store full time like that. And so that just blew my mind. I was so fascinated by it. Actually heard them interviewed on a personal finance podcast. And I was like, what? This is so cool. So then, of course, I listened to all of their back catalog of episodes and stuff and decided, okay, I'm going to take their advice, which was list 500 things as fast as you can and then decide if you're going to do it or not, because then you'll have a sense of what kind of work it takes. Do you actually like doing it? Which parts are difficult? Which parts, whatever. So much great information to gather about, do you actually want to do this as a business or in any kind of ongoing capacity, right? So I thought, okay, I'm going to do that. And I listed 500 things as fast as I can. And I think as soon as I got to thing 500, I already knew after 100. I was like, yes, I love this. I'm going to keep doing it. But as soon as I knew, and they prescribed a point of reflection where you look back and say, okay, that was my experience. Based on that, what's my decision going forward? That's when I should have done it. So I should have done it, one order of magnitude less of items than when I did it. But I do think that is really good advice that they gave, that they've always given, right? That's kind of been their process since way back in the day. But just set a specific point, whether it's based on the number of things you've listed or however many months or whatever the criteria is, set some point of reflection for yourself and look back, and don't even don't hem and haw the whole time about, am I going to keep doing this? Am I not? Just go for it until that point that you set for yourself, then look back, then decide. Then if you don't have an inventory system, put one in then. That's your
I think we are soul sisters, Anna.
Right?
It's all I can
Really?
say. So, I mean, everything you just said about the reflection and the point, like that you make a decision at and don't, just move forward. But also, Scavenger Life, when I closed my storefront, I had no idea I could do it all online and be able to, and they were the ones that I was like, oh, wait, they're doing it. Like that was also my way forward.
I just love them.
Yeah.
I don't know if they have any idea what heroes they are to everyone, that they served so well and so humbly for a decade. I'm just like, are you guys kidding me? Yeah. I just want to be best friends with them. But yeah, it was life-changing hearing that,
Agreed.
I love it.
So what state are you in now, Anna?
I'm in Illinois. Southern Illinois. Okay. I always tell people there's Chicago and then there's the corn, and I'm in the corn.
Oh, I love the corn. I hate Chicago. Sorry. I'm sorry, Candace.
Candace, cover your ears. Don't listen, Candace.
I am so close to St. Louis. I'm 30 minutes from St. Louis. So everyone in my family's Cardinals fans. Everyone's boo, Cubs, we hate you. Sorry, whoever loves Cubs. But Chicago is so detached from our existence down here. It's just crazy. But I mean, I like Chicago. I've only been there a few times though, in my life. So
because I try to avoid it if at all possible. My daughter lives in southern Wisconsin, and I call it Upper Chicago. It's terrible.
Yeah, I mean that's fair. I
love Chicago. I love to visit Chicago. I wouldn't want to live there, but I love to visit.
Yes,
Chicago.
I've had a good time visiting for sure. I just saw the other day. O'Hare has some kind of a marketing campaign that's O'Hare, no, and I think that's I'm give that person a raise.
Right.
I love this because also I don't want to go to O'Hare.
I love it. Right? We were there last month and they had a lot of construction and I was not a fan.
No, it's ongoing.
It was a wild evening. Yes, I was there. Yeah. It was wild.
You got your steps in every time they changed your gate that day.
It was unbelievable.
Sounds fun.
It was hilarious. It was honestly a Seinfeld episode because you had all these people, and it was really funny just because they were all from the Scranton area. And, so because it was a smaller plane. Yeah. And, so we'd all troop to one side of the airport and then they would change it and we'd all troop to the other. And everybody, we love our pizza here. There were so many pizza shirts and it was it was so funny.
Here we go.
It was so funny. All the Scranton people, let's go.
That's hilarious. Yeah. It's everyone picked that flight path. I bet that is going to happen more and more though. The more streamlined all the flight stuff gets, I don't know. It's kind of funny to see.
Yeah. I've never been to Chicago like a tourist. There's always been a reason I had to go to Chicago and something I had to do, or we got to drive through it for something. So I love you. I'm sorry.
Candace is listening. She hears you.
I know. So I am open to going and playing tourist and actually enjoying Chicago and the riverfront and all, or the lakefront and all that. I would be open to that only if Candace is there. We got to do a time with Candace.
Well, yeah, of course. You got to have Candace.
But I hate driving through Chicago. Oh my God, I hate it so much.
Well, so that's different. Driving and trying to do business there, but to go on vacation there for a weekend,
an hour. It's an hour around the whole place for 100 miles diameter around the whole place, or radius, I guess is the correct word. It's Chicago. It's not fun driving anywhere near it at all.
Chicagoland. Yeah.
She'll love her visit too.
I have to go to Chicago now. I'm all in.
All right. Well,
I've never been.
All right, so next time we'll meet in Chicago.
Yes.
2027 reseller retreat, because 2026 is in Florida. 2027 will be Chicago.
Sign me up for that one.
All right.
Florida
There we
one.
go. Yeah, we're going to Orlando.
Oh, that's so fun.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know about that, but Molly's
It can be.
Yeah. Oh, Molly's.
I mean, it's us. It'll be fun.
It'll be fun.
You're
Let's
doing
just
your
say-
own fun.
Yeah.
I have a lot of reseller friends in the Orlando area though, so I feel like
That's why it is like a reseller. But
Yeah.
We figured it'd be a good spot.
yeah.
I'm hoping that was just me that froze.
It was
and jumped.
just you. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it was
Clearly
super
one.
flattering. Don't worry about it. It's okay.
The best are when they get like,
Totally fine.
Don, I
God.
saw Chicago once. He doesn't travel much. He is from Ohio, but he was at a dinner theater. The show. Oh,
What a
And-
great show, though.
and how do we
Classic.
know?
Yes.
How do we know that Dawn is in the house? Because the dad jokes are here.
Oh, the jokes.
The dad jokes are.
Oh
in
my
the
gosh,
house.
Dawn, I thought of you earlier. Guys, did you know that when you are born, you actually have 4 kidneys? But then as
What?
you grow up, 2 of them turn into adult knees. Oh, you're welcome.
So bad.
Oh
all,
Lord.
all of you had the same look I did, like
Right.
4 kidneys? Really?
I was like picturing it. I'm like,
How
all
have I
right, so
never
the
heard
lobes
this?
must merge and like into one kidney at some point. Like I'm running through this whole like medical thing in my head. All right.
I
You
was
like
scrolling
the
through-
embryo that takes the
I
other
was scrolling
embryo.
through Facebook last night and I'm like, I worked in medical for 15 years. I never knew that. I worked with a nephrologist. What are you
Oh my
talking
god.
about? My husband worked in dialysis. Yeah, and then they did the punchline and I thought it dawned.
Oh
Yeah.
Lord, Lord.
It
Jill-
dawned on you, didn't it?
It dawned on me.
Dawn.
Oh my
Oh, that.
God.
We're
That
putting that
was-
that with the
listen.
basement. It
Yeah.
Hold
dawned
on.
on me.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Oh gosh. Hold on. I'm behind the times here.
What?
Hold on.
What?
I need.
No.
Ta-da! Oh, I'm the most annoying with wordplay. I can't
No.
keep it inside. I have to say it.
I love it.
Jill,
I love
Jill
it.
will like
We're here
scroll
for it.
and she will write them down and save them for later and just insert random. I love it. I love it so much. Yeah, see, but you didn't have to write yours down.
One of my pet peeves is when somebody says, pun not intended. I'm like, you should always intend your puns.
well,
They're
then
the
what's the
best.
point?
Own it.
or
Own it.
just say surprise pun. That was great.
Right.
Like,
Right. Oh my gosh.
Oh
okay.
boy.
Well, we
Time
got
to
one of
block.
those.
Time
Thanks.
to block.
Bye.
See ya.
Goodbye.
That's fun. You know you're a big deal when you get those. That's great.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Yeah.
So
All
I
right.
want to know, like,
Samantha,
oh, go ahead.
hold on. Candace is moving us into snack talk.
Oh
here.
yeah. So I meant to remove that from my snack bin, but
I thought you just did that for me since I'm like a
I-
corn person.
no, that's
Oh.
funny. No,
I'm from
literally,
here,
like,
so.
these are my snack containers.
Oh my
And,
gosh.
I
love
just
that.
have random snacks here. I have 2 of them because they overflow. So I've got like salty and then like my sweet side. And I just really love to snack on corn checks.
I understand.
Yeah.
I
The
can't
allure
imagine
of
there's too
corn.
much protein in those. I love the reel Molly sent about like there's so much pressure to eat protein. It's like so much peer pressure. It's more peer pressure than I experienced like for drugs when I was
Yeah.
a teenager, you know?
Right.
So
Right.
this makes me feel like it's healthy because I'm not eating them as muddy
As
buddies.
puppy chow.
So I feel like it's a good choice.
You're like, I'm eating the raw organic version of puppy chow.
Whatever we can do to validate our snacking. We're
Oh yeah.
love it.
I mean, you gotta have your go-to snacks.
Libby, you
I love
were
that
gonna
you
say
have
something,
food and
though.
savory.
Oh no, I want to know what Anna's go-to reseller snack is now.
Oh,
My gosh.
Yeah.
Well, my brain functions a lot better when I do eat a lot of protein. So usually it's some kind of a like meat stick situation, like
Okay.
Tom's or something like that. I do love pickles. I could seriously just eat a whole jar of pickles at any point. Yes, exactly like those. It's so good. I love savory and salty food more than sweets. So I don't eat a lot of
oh. Johnny, I didn't know Lizzie has a Chex Mix. So just so you know, I'm right down the road. We're right down the road.
Oh yeah, she's
Just
those macarons
really?
you made were like to
Listen,
die for.
Yeah, she made macarons for our dinner, and oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
They were
See, I
so
do
good.
love that. I'm allergic to chocolate, so there's a lot of like stuff that I
Like
can't.
allergic.
Yeah, like I literally can't eat it.
Oh, Anna.
I know,
I'm
but I
so
do like.
sorry.
I think that's part of why I don't like lean hard into like sweet snacks and desserts and stuff, because like at least 50% of it is chocolate, you know, and it's
Right?
just automatically ruled out. But I also love cheese. Cheese is my favorite food.
I'm obsessed with these white cheddar.
Yes, like
Yes,
I would
that's
destroy
really
that.
tough.
Yeah,
Yeah.
love it.
All right, I need
It's
to
not
go
the most
to
reseller friendly
Crunchy.
snack though.
No, it gets
It's all over your hands. You got to have the wet. So on our Amazon,
gotta put on
list,
your
we're-
snack gloves.
Yeah,
Kathy,
our
yeah.
Amazon list, we have wet wipes on there, so people. Yeah, it has to come back to the food. It really does.
You gotta.
What's the
stay
protein
alive.
content on those hippies,
Jumper for dogs.
Samantha?
We're all sorry for you with the chocolate.
Don't be sad. It just means there's more for you, and it makes my decision making easier in a lot of scenarios because I could just be like, none of that.
Yeah, true.
There you go.
Decision fatigue. I get less decision fatigue on the dessert menu.
True.
Yeah.
True. So one serving is a quarter of the bag, about 20 puffs, and it has 4 grams of protein,
That's solid. Chickpeas are good.
3 grams of fiber, only 5 grams of fat, 130 calories, 18 grams of carbohydrates. But
And here at Consignment Chats, we even break it down for y'all.
so good. They're so good. Snap.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Oh, their
Yeah.
carrots and green beans are good too, though.
They are.
Yeah.
Nick came home with a new snap from the grocery store last night, and I was not paying attention. All of a sudden, I started, I'm like, what is that smell? Uh-oh.
They have like cranberry ones and stuff now too. They have like
Really?
they have like fruit ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
what?
this one was like sweet and spicy one. So it had kind of like a garlicky spice. It was, I forget, called
Yum.
sassy something. I don't know. I'll have to look it up. But anyway,
Um,
he ate that whole bag. He was like, these are so good. So good.
So my husband loves the famous Dave's, one of their hot pickles. He thinks those are the best things ever.
interesting.
Mhm.
About the only thing my garden did this year, which this was like my first year having a garden. I kind of inherited
for
a
you.
garden at the house that we moved into. But anyway, the cucumbers did great. Nothing else did great. So I made a lot of pickles myself. And
Nice.
such that I have in the e-basement, I have a pickle fridge because they take up too much space in my regular fridge. And it's like a mini fridge, you know. But anyway, I'm like, it's just full of pickles. I don't even keep any drinks in there right now because there's too many pickles still. So
I
I
like
gotta
it.
eat all my own pickles before I go trying other people's. That's
Yes.
where I'm at.
Yeah.
Fair warning, I am going to be making pickles, but like also fermenting things. I'm obsessed with fermenting all sorts
Are
of
you?
things.
So
Yes,
good.
so you'll hear me talk about that probably in
Oh, I'm excited.
2026 until you are sick of it.
Right.
You will know everything
need
about the chemical reaction. Yeah, you'll know
Yes.
everything.
I need to learn
biologists
about
come out
pickle
strong.
soup so I can use up a bunch of my
Pickle,
pickles.
pickle soup.
Oh,
Right.
I
Soup.
made
Yeah,
an
that one.
I don't know what you guys are talking about, but
Oh,
Because you
you-
weren't here because you
missed
showed
it.
up late. My sister-in-law is from Moldova, and they make pickle soup in Moldova. So she made pickle soup, which is
I
pickle
made a
soup.
cheeseburger potato soup one time with a bunch of fresh dill and chopped up pickles in it, and it was so good. And my family
that.
contracted COVID that week, so like we had like one night where we knew it was like amazing, and then nobody could taste anything, so they're just eating like leftovers, and they're like, I think I can remember how it tastes.
I
Like,
remember how good it was a couple days ago.
yeah.
That's terrible.
I remember when I was sick with COVID, I'm like, I should just be eating bowls of plain rice because nothing. I can't taste anything.
There's no
So
point.
why am I eating?
Yeah, rice and beans.
My friend made me I just had like sinus infection. Like it wasn't anything crazy. It was just like a bad cold when I had it, but of course couldn't taste anything. My friend made apple cider, like the alcoholic version that people love to make around Christmas. And she brought that over for me and she's like, warm it up and sip it. And I'm like, it just tastes like hot water. And she's like, but it's not going to feel like hot water. And that cleared all my sinuses. I had zero worries. And I'm like, I need more of that. That was great.
You're like, I'm having a great time.
Right. I like Jill's idea. I've heard people that do this, and I've done it with pickled onions, but it doesn't work as well with pickled onions as, from what I understand, it does with cucumbers. Because, girl, I love me a pickled red onion. Oh,
yes. I've done that with Clausen pickles because they're always cold. Like they're never heated up and processed. So like their juice is really like potent when it's just cold, like in the fridge. Yeah.
Good to know.
All right, we'll quit talking about snacks.
Welcome to the pickle show.
We're away from snacks. Jill, where are you? You're supposed to help us move from snacks.
Jill usually gets us back on track.
What kind of questions do y'all have for Anna? Tell us about the Seller Club podcast for those that don't know what it is. And also, I put the link in the comments. I'm going to do it again.
Oh, thanks.
Most of us listen via podcast, but you only have like 100 people over on your YouTube. They need to get their booties over there. That's
true. We haven't put. I mean, we put our episodes on YouTube, or Ken does. He's the producer, so I should say that out front. Whatever's going on, Ken is doing it. But yeah, it's so great. We just crossed 100 episodes. We've been doing the podcast for a couple of years now, which is so hard to believe. Like it feels like we just started it, but
yeah,
it's been going great. It's every single week, usually on Mondays, almost always Mondays. We release our episodes, but it's me and Ken Gaetano, the Hustle Bee, and then Glenn Zubia Jr., Hustler Hacks, who's like a big YouTube guy. And so I have to like basically keep them in line, all the time, as you might expect. No, I'm just kidding. But they are so funny and just like knowledgeable and wise. And, combined, we've been selling on eBay for like over 30 years. And they do sell kind of in a way more similar things, or they're more like niches and like Glenn does like jerseys and hats mostly now, but him and Ken both started with sneakers. Ken's really big on sneakers and sportswear. And I was like the thrifter, like the random thrifter that entered the chat kind of. But I have to say the podcast was Ken's idea. Glenn and I didn't even know each other. Like we just heard about each other all the time because we were both really good friends with Ken. And so Ken was like, you guys, I'm telling you, like, we need to do this. And we were like, okay, well, sure. Like any bestie of Ken's is a bestie of mine. And now we're like really good friends in our own right. But it's really fun. We try to, bring topics. My like background, my career before I was doing eBay full time was in psychology. So I was a psychology professor and a therapist with a private practice. So a lot of times when we talk about like mindset stuff, it's not like super, I love that. Yeah, it's not super complex or anything, but like I always have a psychology angle in mind when we talk about anything. So I try to kind of bring that to the table. Sometimes it's more, upfront than others, but we do talk a lot of shop. We're always kind of, updating about our own businesses and what's going on and comparing notes with each other because we all run such different businesses. And so we've really found that, the whole premise of the podcast really was that we learn so much from each other at the intersection of what we have in common and what we don't have in common about how we do our reselling businesses. So that's really what we wanted to explore by doing the podcast. But we have like grown into doing some interviews, and eBay sponsors our podcast, which is amazing. So we have like interviews with certain people every quarter or so. We'll have like somebody on from eBay to give us like from the horse's mouth update about something or talk about a new product that's coming out or whatever. So that's really cool too, because we love to have that direct like line of communication with eBay. We all sell on eBay. I'm the only one that only sells on eBay. But that's a really cool part of it too. So it's been so much fun.
Yeah, you guys all balance each other really well. And we're great.
We try.
I love that even though you're sponsored by eBay, you're not afraid to talk about eBay things.
Oh yeah.
So it's not like they're scripting you or telling you what you can and
they don't tell us at all what we have to say or not say. Yeah, it's not like that.
Yeah, so I love the episode on the changes for, the upcoming promoted listings, but I want your hot take on it now because there's been a lot that's transpired.
Yes, and I've been listening to some of what what other people have been saying about it since it's been a little more clear, I guess, like what the changes are and stuff. I mean, overall,
Is it?
well, yeah, great question. I feel like, as for me personally, I have a better understanding of what it is, but I kind of feel like just the communication to the sellers around it is the main issue. Like,
Yes.
I don't love that there's probably like, for a lot of people, there will be like a net result of like, you're going to pay higher ad fees and you're not going to necessarily be making more sales, right? Because it's all this attribution stuff. But for me, like most of my sales already sell from ad fees. So like for my personal experience, like it's not going to increase that much probably. And I'm really curious though, because of what a backlash there's been. I wonder if anything's going to change about it. I wonder if just the messaging around it is going to change at all. Like it kind of seems like, oh, well, we've been, we're just finding a way to kind of like recoup from a service that we've been doing for free already for a long time. And it's like, okay, well, if we didn't already automatically think that, we've been getting so much value from this for free, and like, yeah, now it's time to pay for it. That's totally fine. Like nobody felt like that,
Right.
No. So I'm like, if that is really the case, then I feel like we should have been informed to think about it that way earlier on. You know what I mean? It just, I don't know.
Sure.
It's just like, could have been communicated about a lot better. But I also think just for the overall like landscape of ads, like I've been really impressed just with like, I don't know, every time I've had a conversation with somebody from ads at eBay about ads, they're always like, this is not like a one size fits all thing. Some people don't need to use ads at all. Like it should be very tailored to your store. And I appreciate that, because it's like, yeah, it's not just like, hey, everyone promote at 20% so that we can make a ton of money off of this,
Right.
They're not recommending that ever. But I do think, like, I don't know, going forward, like with this backlash and everything, I wonder how the whole landscape of it is going to change. And if like for me, because of the way that my ads picture already looks and how most of my sales already sell through ads. And frankly, when I promote anything, I always do a general strategy that includes my whole store. So it already is like, I'm already agreeing in my mind and in my heart, like, yeah, I sure hope every single thing sells. And if it sells with the promotion, great. That's why I'm promoting it. But, it's like, I understand why it's not ideal to be like changing the attribution rules so that you're just paying more for stuff. Anyway, I get what the problem is there. But I'm curious about if a lot of people are going to stop using ads, or if this is a wake up call for some people who have been hitting the easy button, so to speak, who are going to be like, well, now I got to be more strategic about my ads, which in a way, like, that is what I've heard from people personally from eBay and ads all along, is that you should be very strategic with it. But for me, like, I sell everything, so I don't like to be too strategic or picky, because it's I don't want to keep up with it. I want to be really easy and like blanket statement ads policy for my stuff. So
that's what I've done as well. And but I will be changing that to be more strategic. It's just going to be a time investment.
It is. And I think that is that's going to be a learning curve. Definitely for me, it is, because like, I haven't ever really thought about that. Well, maybe I should now only promote some things and not other things, or, the timing of the cycles of when I can't just like set it and forget it anymore, basically.
Right. Yeah.
Or if I do, I better be willing to pay for that. It better be worth the convenience of not changing it. Right. So I don't know. I'm probably going to do some experiments in the new year and see what makes sense according to the sales.
And reporting on the Seller Club podcast.
Yeah. It's really hard. Like, I think it's really important to actually like try stuff out, for everyone to try stuff out, but even like on the podcast for us to like do our own experiments, report back, because it's a great opportunity, right? We do have really different stores and different business models. So it's important to like see, well, how did this shake out for you? And how did this shake out for you? What's the difference there? But sometimes when it's so analytical, something like that's so analytical, it's hard to like make it clear and like easily understandable in that format without like looking at a chart, but we do that sometimes anyway. Obviously we'll pull up our metrics on eBay and like compare our notes, but if you don't know what that looks like and you're listening to it, it might be a little confusing.
I think you guys did great. And again, I mean, I'm pretty familiar with the Seller Hub, so it was easy for me, but I think you guys did a great job when you literally in that episode, Ken's like, well, I'm looking at this number. And you're like, well, I'm looking at this number. And you guys went through it and it was really good. Yeah.
Like it's a little tedious, but it's important, you know, and like you got to know your numbers.
Yeah, and we're doing in our Patreon group for our members, we're doing a kind of walkthrough of,
awesome.
you know, where they are now and what to look for after the changes. So we'll be in December, we're doing that. So I think that'll be good. It's next Thursday, is it already? Wow. Yeah. All right.
Next Thursday.
Announced first here. I don't even think we got the promotion out yet, but yeah.
Next Thursday, lunch and learn.
Good to know. Good to know.
Yeah.
All right.
So, Kathy. This is Kathy's first time meeting you, and she wants to know what you sell. And I know you sell a little bit of everything. So what's your favorite thing?
I do. So I love vintage stuff. As you might be able to tell from my 1978 Elvis calendar and my random buggy carriage art on the wall. Anyway, I love vintage stuff, but I have learned, right? Like, for me, selling only on eBay, like, the diversification is in my inventory. It's not across platforms, I guess.
So you don't sell on Etsy?
No. I used to sell on Etsy. I used to make stuff out of piano parts, and I had an Etsy shop for handmade stuff. But so I'm familiar with Etsy. I attempted to sell on Poshmark and never sold a single thing for 6 months. I sold a couple things on Mercari, sold a couple things on Depop. Yeah. Exactly.
But Etsy.
Etsy's like 50-50. Etsy is actually, if I hadn't sold that hippopotamus, Etsy might be beating my eBay right now. Like,
really?
Yes.
With vintage stuff or clothing or
vintage. Yeah. All vintage.
I really like Etsy as a platform, and I'm more familiar with it too. But yeah, I wanted to do another kind of cross-listing experiment this year, and I just ended up kind of moving it down the priority list a little bit, but it's kind of on my list for next year because I've tried this a couple of times and it's never really been worth the time for me, but I see people all the time for whom it is absolutely worth the time. And so I'm just like, am I doing this wrong? Like, I don't know. I need to take another run at it in a different way. And maybe that's a good place to start, because I do sell a lot of clothing. I love, clothing and housewares and stuff. But of course, Ken and Glenn have like rubbed off on me. And now I do some retail arbitrage, a lot more than I used to. A lot of retail arbitrage this year. Actually, I infused a lot of that into my store this year. And it's been a really great balance because it's more like upfront cost of goods, right? My cost of goods, like average for all time before I did this experiment, was 82 cents an item for like 7 years. And like I said, I meticulously track all of my data, so I actually know that number. But now it's like, now I'm paying $10, $20, $30 for an item, but those items have on the whole sold a lot faster and for a bigger like overall profit. So it's been a really good way to balance and really keep building my store, and while allowing me to be pickier about like the vintage stuff and to wait on that stuff to sell, which I've always been willing to wait on stuff to sell. But for example, I'm paying up a little bit more for that stuff now too. Like I recently sold like a stereograph. Do you guys know what that is? It's like the cards. There's like
the old or the viewfinder.
Yes, from they're like Victorian. Yeah, I mean there's some newer ones too, but the one I found was Victorian. I got it at an auction for like I think $66 is what I paid for it. It had 400 cards with it.
Oh wow!
And it was the viewer, and like I waited for months for that to sell, and I still made $200 profit on it, which was amazing. But that's like the exception. Like I had so much more like bread and butter stuff in my store, and I've been trying to focus more on like cherry picking the best stuff, whether it's like vintage stuff or retail arb. But the retail arb side has been a really good like engine to keep growing my store and kind of turning over like getting more capital faster basically. So it's been interesting and it's fun because I love numbers. So it's a way different. It's almost like a different business model within my store compared to the other inventory, but I really like doing both. They're just very different.
That's cool. I like it. I like it.
My wheels are turning. I want to know the numbers. I'm gonna be emailing.
Yeah, we can talk off the air. Let's talk. It's also so like what's available in your area. Like the way I've been, especially the way I've been thrifting since I moved back here to Illinois has been so different than I lived near Atlanta for 12 years. And so the way I would source and thrift there is so different than what's available here. But there's still really great opportunities here. So dialing that in, the retail ARB side has been really helpful while I've been figuring that out too, because it's like I had to shift a lot of things about that whole side of my business.
That's awesome.
Super fun.
Fun. I love this stuff.
I
went
out of time,
today.
guys. We're out of time, guys.
Oh my god!
Stop.
Sorry, I feel like I talked for 30 of those minutes.
No, this has been amazing. Samantha, what were you going to say?
Right? We've only been talking for 2 minutes. How did we run out of time?
It went by way too fast.
We did.
Well, I'll show everybody what I got thrifting in the come list with us, but it wasn't good. We spent like an hour and a half. I guess we only went to the 2 stores. We have 3, but we went to 2, and it was not great. Not great. I got 1 game. I sold my last Scrabble board when I was standing in the middle of Goodwill, and I was like really cranky about it. I'm like, I don't have any more Scrabble games.
All right, one last question. What are y'all listing today?
I am listing Christmas.
All right.
Got to get those last minute things in. Vintage Christmas.
Pants.
Oh.
Ella's over here taking pictures and stuff and measurements for me, though. I don't know.
I have the remainder of the Fearless Living Fund items here.
Oh my god!
All sorts of fun little decorations and stuff from Diane's inventory. Yep.
Yes.
Okay, I am listing a luxury handbag that I got at a thrift store, and I never sell that, so I'm like nervous about it.
I want to know. I want to know. What is it?
It's right here. In case of show and tell.
It's a Brahmin.
It's a Brahmin.
Okay, I have its sister that I have in a box.
We got when we were just in Denver, right?
I think it's identical. Hold it up one more time.
Okay.
I literally think it's identical.
It is real pretty.
Does it have the little Brahmin thing on the front?
So
the plate?
Down here. It's on the bottom.
Okay, yours is down. Mine is up high. Yeah, mine might be a little older, a little more vintage than that one. But it looks identical.
It's a gorgeous bag. And I just don't really know that much about bags, but the price was really good. And I was like, well, I'm going to try it. So I need to get that one listed.
How much did you pay for yours?
I think like 40 or 50 bucks. But it's like, I looked it up and it's, I don't know.
I won't tell you how much.
Well, because we were in Colorado and it was real good thrifting.
It was.
Yeah.
We found an estate sale that it was a family run, and they were just getting rid of everything.
I love that.
Nick found it. Yeah, Nick found it.
I stayed back at the Airbnb with Amy, and Nick sent me a picture of it and said, "Do you want this?
Do you want this?" Yes.
He goes, "Do you want it? It's $3."
Oh my gosh! I mean, I would have
now.
For sure bought that. $3.
Pick it up now.
Yeah. That's
we went
amazing.
back the next day and we all filled our vehicles. And like
Nick, like $20 to $30.
Nick like handed the lady $40 and she's like, "That's way too much. That's way too much."
Yeah, she told him 20 and he was like, no. Here, take 40.
That's
like,
the dream.
40 is still highway robbery.
I super love that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we hate to say goodbye, Anna, but we're going to have you come back again.
Well, have me come back because I also need you guys to convince me to do consignment again. I haven't in years.
Let's have you back and we'll talk consignment.
Yeah, you got to like talk me into it.
All right. We got you.
That'll be fun. Yes.
I
love it.
We got you. All right.
I'll bring my most obstinate objections with me.
Perfect.
We love that. We love that.
Whole episode about it. It'll be great.
So we could role play a little bit too, right?
Controversy. I mean, Molly will have a costume, so
I'll come dressed in my finest.
Bring your red flag and all right, Molly. Let's see what kind of costume.
I'll bring my white flag.
I only have my referee yellow flag. I got to get a soccer red flag.
All right.
Samantha usually waves the red for us.
Yeah.
I'll bring my favorite mug. Wine.
Okay.
That's awesome.
Hold that up because we do a cheers at the end. All right.
Oh, perfect.
Thanks, y'all, for joining us. We hope you enjoyed being with Anna and hanging out with her today as much as
I
we
sure
did.
enjoyed it.
Until next time,
Cheers!